A tourist going to every country in the world. I bring a camera with me. I film what I see, the good, the bad, the ugly. I upload it to YouTube. I'm a journalist. People like to say I'm a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber, but I'm a journalist. I go to places with problems and I document it. But look, this is my living. So yes, I'm doing this for money.
Welcome and welcome back to my channel, guys. This is Pebbles. Thank you for always coming back to watch me. If you are new here, please consider subscribing to my channel if my content is something that interests you. Okay, I am on my way to 2,000 subscribers. Yay! To my OGs, thank you for always coming back to support me. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Don't forget to hit the like button. As you know, hitting the like button is free of charge and it pushes my video on YouTube so that I will get more and more views. So it's Friday evening and I am here enjoying a glass of Pinot Grigio as I sit back and discuss with you what is happening in Trinidad and Tobago with CHRISMUSTLIST. Yes, guys, he is being held in Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago. And the saga continues with CHRISMUSTLIST. There is a second voice note that was released, and I think perhaps by his attorney, but I will also play his first voice note and debunk a lot of things that were said in that voice note. Okay, I will insert clips throughout the voice note. I know you've heard the voice note before, but you haven't heard it from moi. Okay, so please listen to the voice notes and tell me what your thoughts are. As a disclaimer, my channel is a reaction channel. I am only here to give my opinion on this topic and my opinion only. As a disclaimer, I just wanted to make that crystal clear. So yes, guys, we will talk about Chris. As you know, he is in deep trouble in Trinidad and Tobago, and as I mentioned yesterday in my other video, is that Chris doesn't have to just worry about being arrested in Trinidad. He also has to worry about, you know, if they feels that he is going to snitch on them. So he is really concerned, and I am concerned as well about his safety. And I think the Canadian embassy sent this person who people are saying is a cop. I'm not sure if he's a cop, but he was sent to help protect Chris. You can tell that in the voice note. He was extremely sweet, you know, with the conversation and the questions. As we know, Chris is being held for promoting GANGS in Trinidad, and also for the non-proper visa entry upon arrival. As we all know, he entered as a tourist, but he has been working as a journalist. And I will show you guys proof where he said that he is a journalist and that he's there to make money. Okay, so for the person who came onto my channel yesterday to comment that, oh, I have no proof that Chris says that he's a journalist, I will put the proof right here. I hope that you are here to watch my videos because I always have receipts. That is one thing about reactors. We always have receipts. Okay, sit back, relax, and enjoy my video. Thank you for watching.
So the phone was handed to me on speaker so we can both hear. It said, I need you to help me assist in the investigation. I said, I don't know what you're talking about. Investigation. They said, we think you have information that you could help. I said, sir, there's nothing I can do that can help. Anything I've videotaped, it's uploaded to YouTube. You're welcome to use it however you please. No, come in for questioning. We need your help. I said, I'm going in for an interview. There's nothing I can do. He said, are you sure this is the way you want to go about it? Something along those lines. So I took that as a threat. So when the interview was done on TV, I asked my driver to drive me to the Canadian embassy. I went in and out of the embassy in 15 minutes. Nobody was there, but they must have tapped Bravo's phone because by the time I was finished the embassy, undercover police were already outside. I didn't tell anybody I was going to the embassy. He said, again, my supervisor wants you to come in right now to assist with the criminal matter. I said, my criminal matter? They said, no, but you can assist. I said, sir, I don't know anything that you're talking about. The same thing. I have nothing else to say. Anything I know has been uploaded to YouTube. Now, when I was in with the embassy, their recommendation was to get on the quickest plane to get out of here. I don't know if they knew something. I don't know. So the plan was the next morning to leave, but I woke up 6:45 or 7 in the morning with the police knocking at the door. That's when they started throwing all these charges at.
So guys, as you heard Chris explained in that voice note, that the embassy, when he went to the embassy, they basically told him to hightail out of there. And I blame Chris for this, because Chris was supposed to leave like 2 or 3 days prior, and he felt like he didn't have enough content and he didn't cover enough grounds, and he said that he needed to do 2 more interviews or go to 2 more of the bad areas. And so he decided to extend his stay. And that is when, you know, I guess a lot of his videos were uploaded at that time, because I also remember him saying that YouTube takes a long time to upload his videos because of the content. They have to, you know, review it as well. And this is one of the reasons why you will hear me spell words out instead of saying them, because yesterday YouTube took a while to review my video. When I upload it, they didn't I couldn't release it because they were checking it for a long time. It took at least 3 hours for them to check my video. So I have to really be careful with the words I use. So some of the words I will spell it out. So yeah, it's his fault. He basically extended his stay, and that's how he really got into this jam, because at that time perhaps some videos were released and, you know, the government officials saw some of the things that they didn't like, and that's when they started to watch him. Perhaps they were watching him for a while, but they really took interest in him after he extended his stay. But as he explained to us how he was arrested, and, you know, he felt like somebody's phone was even tapped, how they knew where to find him. Perhaps they were watching him for a long time, and that's how they knew exactly where he would be. And just before he could get out of there that morning, they also probably knew that he would try to hightail out of there, and that's why they came so early before he left. In fact, I would have left that night. I have no idea why he stayed until the following morning. Was there no flight to another country? I would have tried to get out of there and go to another country, even if it's not Canada or Jamaica. I would have to fly out just to get to another country where I would be more protected versus staying in Trinidad.
What is your name?
Chris Hughes.
Where are you from?
Toronto, Canada.
Who's your attorney at law currently?
Gentleman right here in front of me.
Do you know why you're being held?
I've been given 2 reasons: promoting gangs and the not proper visa entry upon arrival.
So the reason why I'm here is because time is short, and I'm gracious for the TTPS officers right now that are making me see you. I just need my instructions so I can write down my matters, because you know the international pressures upon us to ensure your safety in Trinidad and Tobago. So can you please tell me your responses to all the allegations you heard in Mark Besant's Express story? Get you for news, please. I need your instructions. I could go to court in the morning for you by 10 p.m. That's my deadline date with the red officer with you. Please tell me your reaction to what you saw there, please.
Right. So first and foremost, this is the first thing I've seen. I haven't heard any of this from the detectives questioning me. No, I did not promote any gangs. No, I did not give advice to any gangs. No, I did not profit or exchange any money with any gangs. I asked questions to strangers on the street. Never was there a proclamation of gangs. Not every black man that's in Trinidad is a gang member. A lot of mention of gangs in these not in these videos, in this article. If you watch my videos, which are available for the whole world to see, you will see there's no mention of gangs.
Watch more than my gang content. Watch more than my gang content.
Again and again, I didn't speak to any gang leaders. There's no proclamation of gang leaders. Everything I've read in this article is false, period. I'm a man with a camera. I walk, I interview fishermen, I interview old men on the street, I interview restaurants.
Oh, it's on the trees now?
You missed it earlier. Somebody told me don't walk this way. I guess it's the other gang.
Yeah, the other gang said
they said don't come here.
There's always do that.
No,
only them can come in.
But they did it as a challenge. They said don't go there, but go there.
It's only them can come here and them know that. Everybody else, you know, man. On a cool thing.
Yeah.
Okay, back on the road.
Anything else I should hear while we're here? Any other stories that you can share?
Yes, please.
Anything else you can share?
One order.
Yes.
One order. No next order. No kicks thing. One order, one respect.
Yes.
One that. Fully the bad. Understand? Blaze line bad.
Now when I put the title, is there a name that I should put?
Blaze line bad.
Blaze line badness. And you spell badness, just badness?
Red beat.
Well, I'm gonna sip my wine and meddle in people business, because that's what I'm good at. So guys, you saw that video, right? And you saw before that Chris says that he's a man with a camera on the streets, regular streets, and he just interviews old men and fishermen. Did you see any old man and fishermen that he was interviewing right there? And also he was charged for promoting JANGS. Now you saw that video, a little clip of that video that I post, and what his questions were to those people that he was talking to. Now, I don't know if they are JANGS or if they are fishermen. Then one thing I know is they are not old people. I am old people because they call me old people. Marwa people call me old people. So this is what old people look like. Those boys did not look like they were old, okay? So I think they were fishermen. So let's call them fishermen, guys. Listen to the question he asked the fisherman and listen to the words he used, okay? But in his interview at the police station, and if I say precinct, guys, in US we say precinct, but it's police station in the Caribbean and many other parts of the world. At the police station, when they questioned him or had the conversation with him, he said that he doesn't mention the word JANGS in any of his videos. Did not he say that? Okay, so what is he talking about right now? And listen how he asked these guys, these fishermen, what name should he use on his video for his thumbnail or for his description. He's asking them what name, and they are telling him what name to use. And the name they are telling him to use, what do you think that name represents? Okay, so this is why he is charged for promoting. That is considered right there, that conversation that he had right there in Trinidad is considered promoting JANGS. So for those people who are saying that these charges are hogwash, BS, and they, it doesn't hold water, that is not true. If you go back to some of his videos that are now deleted or hidden from the YouTube, then you would really see that the charges are legit, and whoever charged him, the government, whoever, they had all right to stick these charges on him. Yeah, so yeah, I just wanted you guys to see that. All right,
YouTube has billions of people uploading. It's not a job. This is what people do, period. They want the world to see something, they upload it to YouTube.
So do you feel like you're locked up abroad for no reason?
For no reason, no. I'm a tourist on vacation that films what I do. I also played basketball 2 days ago. It doesn't mean I'm a basketball player, right? I'm doing something for fun. I'm here as a tourist, and now I'm being locked up.
There are enough stories here that I could spend the rest of my life times 10 just documenting the stories. Watch more than my gang content. And if you're upset that I'm so-called here making money, then I really suggest you pick up a camera and do it yourself. Laziness doesn't pay the bills, right? And when you go to work every day, if you go to work, you're also going to work to make money, right? And I'm not doing any different. This is my job.
Correct.
Not a vacation by any stretch of the imagination.
Right now, at
what point in our life were we embarrassed to work? Like, why would I be ashamed of going to work? So when somebody insults me, it's like, you're just doing this to make money. Yeah, ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
That's why you work as well. That's why everybody works.
So I guess he's not a tourist. Lazy people, pick up a camera. Trinis, if you guys are going to complain about him making money off the backs of, you know, poor people, go pick up a camera and do it yourself. Don't wait for him to come into your country and do it. But yet, in the interrogation or the interview or the communication with the authority or the person who was assisting him, he said that he is just there. I'm a mere tourist, sir. I'm just a tourist. I'm a man with a camera. I'm just a man with a camera walking around recording old people and fishermen. Please, don't tell me that I'm working. I'm not here to work. They're lying on me. They're lying. I'm just here to record anything that I see with a camera. Fishermen and old people, whatever I see. But yet, he sat at that interview with that Trinidadian guy. Yes, that interview that I'm showing, guys. And this interview will be at the end of the video or close to the end of the video with the Trinidadian guy, that he talks a lot about certain things. And I want you guys to listen to the interview with this Trinidadian guy. And I'll have the full interview at the end. So don't, even if you have to skip to that interview, I want you to skip and watch that interview and to see. It tells you a lot about Chris. That interview tells you, we only see Chris uploading video, but that interview tells you a lot about who Chris really is and why he do what he does, what he's doing right now. Okay, he says he gets adrenaline rush from doing this, going into these areas and interviewing the GANGS and the bad areas and stuff. So I want you to watch that video. But that was just funny to me what he said right there, you know. Oh, no, I'm just a man with a camera. No, you're not. You're not a man with a camera. You're here to make money. That's what you said. And you talk about the lazy people who are complaining about you in Trinidad. They need to go out there and do the same thing, because that's what you do. You're here to make money. Isn't that what we're all here for? Exactly. It's not just a hobby. If I was not getting any views on here, I wouldn't be making videos. I make it for the views. Maybe not for the money, because I'm not really making any money right now. But I like the views. I like to see when I have a lot of views and a lot of comments. So you all better comment, okay?
How did the streets of Trinidad and Tobago treat you, sir?
No, the best of the best.
Why did you say that, sir? But the streets asked me,
right,
say, are you a traitor and or not?
No.
Because they showed you the guns being dumped in the communities.
Right. And more important than that, now my life is, if I wasn't sleeping here on this mattress, if they put me in a jail, I'm in a lot of trouble. There's no doubt about that.
So are you concerned?
I'm very concerned.
You end up going to the prison. Are you concerned about your life?
I can't even imagine it. Of course. And all for nothing. I don't have any additional information.
Did you not give them your phones, to access your phones?
They have everything. They have everything.
Did you restrict them in any questions you asked them?
I answered every single question they had.
Okay. And then, did they say who was making allegations against you that you're promoting any gang?
No.
Did you see any immigration officer come to speak to you at all?
No.
Did they tell you that the Minister of National Security declared you as someone who contravened any part of the Immigration Act?
No.
They never brought an immigration officer to you?
Correct.
And part of your charges are breaching the Immigration Act of Trinidad and Tobago?
Yes.
Did they tell you that they're acting under the auspices of the Ministry of National Security?
No. I was told nothing. I was given the document that you were provided. I wasn't explained what that is. I don't even know what promoting a gang means. Now when I put the title, is there a name that I should put?
Blaze Line Badness.
Blaze Line Badness. And you spell badness? Just badness?
Red B.
At all. That was never mentioned. The whole day has been questions as to what my videos were. Just regurgitating what is already on YouTube.
So what do you want me to at least make the court system know?
Yes.
What would you like? Because I'm preparing you for courts.
Yes.
I do not want to go to courts.
Right.
This whole situation makes no sense to me.
Yeah. Well, verbally, look, every officer that has been here questioning me one-on-one has said that this is part of the policy. If it were up to them, this would be a joke. It's a joke that I'm here. I'm loved in this country. I want to keep it that way. I have done nothing wrong. I have documented no different than I document in any other country. Every other country loves me. Seems like it's a political ploy for some reason. Somebody in the government is upset.
People tell me some of politics. I don't understand what's going on with politics.
Right.
No, you know what the dragon deal?
No.
Okay, fine. No problem at all. Because I don't know what's going on either.
The floor to questions now. No questions?
Mr. Speaker, this dotish man.
I'm surprised the media has no questions on that.
I'm a tourist going to every country in the world. I bring a camera with me. I film what I see, the good, the bad, the ugly. I upload it to YouTube.
I'm a journalist. People like to say I'm a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber, but I'm a journalist. I go to places with problems and I document it. But look, this is my living. So yes, I'm doing this for money. I don't consider it danger. I'm intrigued by people and to find people that haven't spoken on camera before.
No, but you said like you
Sometimes
wanted
you have
to
to
be
go into dangerous neighborhoods.
No, but you said you wanted to be a war photographer.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
But what evoked that passion to want to do that? Like were you fearless as a young man, or
I don't know. I don't consider it dangerous. I'm not there with a gun shooting at people. I'm filming or documenting what's happening. Not really.
So you were always intrigued by war then?
Yeah.
Like the whole concept of what was war and what caused wars and
100%. People don't get it around me. Like, for example, if a house is burning there, everybody's running away, I'm going to run to the building.
run,
That's my personality.
Yeah.
I get my adrenaline rushes. So I used to go to protests, like violent protests in Canada, where, there'd be pepper spray and shootings, and everybody would stay home and I'd be the one there.
Right.
No camera.
Right.
I just participating in it gets my heart racing.
Really?
Yeah, so it's something I've always enjoyed. But look, this is my living. So yes, I'm doing this for money.
Right.
I've been on YouTube 3 years. I haven't had 1 month that was profitable where I made more money than I spent.
Right.
But it's not all in vain. The idea is for this to be my career. So I am trying to build an audience. I am trying to get views of 100%. It's like, people think it's an insult to say, Chris, you just want to get views. Yeah, a musician wants people to listen to their music, and a basketball player wants to get points.
Right.
Right? Like, why do you go to work? Why does anybody work?
Yeah.
For money. Right? This is a job.
So what would you say to the people that say, all right, you want to get views,
yes,
but you're kind of getting views off of quote-unquote black people?
Yeah, sure.
What would you say?
100%.
Right.
It's not just black people, though.
Right, so your content is only black people?
I film in Asian countries, I film in the Middle Eastern countries.
Right.
I film.
So you film all different races?
The whole world, every country in the world, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So because you come Trinidad and you highlight, as I say, a lot of places that people who live in right here, them never even see them places before. I watching people reactions to your video and they like, "Way, watch that gun. Look how big that gun is." No. Yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons people get upset at me.
Right.
Okay, so let's say this house is beautiful behind us, by the way, but let's just say it was messy inside.
Right.
They wouldn't want me to take a picture and share it with the world. What's happening in Trinidad, it's a beautiful country that deserves peace and everything that comes with peace, tourism, etc. When somebody from outside comes in and takes photos of the dirty kitchen, metaphorically, people get upset by that.
Right.
But the reality is, if you don't want me taking pictures of the dirty kitchen,
clean it up.
Clean your kitchen.
Right.
Right. So to blame me for the problems happening in Trinidad is ridiculous. I'm a journalist. People like to say I'm a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber, but I'm a journalist. I go to places with problems and I document it.
But we aren't promoting negativity, we are promoting reality. That's exactly what is going on. You're just...
But not everybody wants to know that. A lot of people are living a sheltered life. Even they could live 2 blocks away. First, they're embarrassed by it. They don't want to know what's happening. They have enough problems in their own life. Second, they don't want the world to think of Trinidad as a place of gang war.
Right.
But Trinidad is a place of gang war right now.
It is.
Not many beautiful places, beautiful waterfalls and people. Even the most dangerous people I've met have been kind to me in Trinidad. But
So,
there's definitely a problem.
Do you, people on the internet been saying things like, this white man extorting all you, have all you looking dumb,
Yeah.
But one thing I realize is that you never once ever told anyone, show me the guns.
No, never.
Bring out the guns. You literally go into the communities and you just...
I film what I see.
You film
It's
what
as simple
you
as
see.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically you just showing the world what is already there.
Yeah. No, people are upset that I'm white in doing it. It's huge. Once again, the producer of all these music videos where there's guns being showed,
Right.
I guarantee not one of them have had a negative comment. It's different because I'm an outsider. It's like I've come into the... This is what people's mindset is. I've come into a country only to showcase the bad, which once again is not... It's not my goal. It's not my agenda. If I worked with police, as people suggest, I would be very scared for my life.
Yeah.
I would have come in and I would have left.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be uploading my content. This is just the most ridiculous thing. I've heard because I have tattoos that I look like I'm ex-military. I don't know how to hold a gun. I'm not ex-military. So yeah, you know, it's like anything in this world, right? When you create, not everyone's going to enjoy it. Not everyone's going to like you.
When you go to other countries like Jamaica and other countries with similar culture to Trinidad, do you get the same type of backlash?
There's a percentage, but like for example, Jamaica, I love the country. You know, most YouTubers will come into a country like Trinidad and film 2 videos and leave and upload the videos after they left out of fear.
Right.
I don't do that. I upload in real time.
Right.
I have nothing to be scared of. I haven't done anything wrong.
Right.
You'll see by the time I leave here, I'll have the biggest selection of videos from Trinidad and Tobago that has ever been created by a foreigner. I'll have 30 to 50 videos. So, you know, the first week I was in Jamaica filming, people treated me the same.
Right.
But when they realized that, hey, this guy is coming back and again and he's doing
multiple videos.
Yeah, it's not... Man, I did a live on my channel 3 or 4 days ago where I shared how much money I make. If you know how many hours I put into creating content, whether it be research, filming, editing, publishing, promoting, a week, it's got to be over 100 hours. Like, there's no vacation.
Yeah, for real.
And I showed that last month I made 5,000 Canadian dollars, which is like 3,000 US.
Yeah.
And somebody said, well, that's still a lot more than somebody in Trinidad. Yeah, smart guy.
Yeah.
I got to pay for airplane, hotel, food. My family at home, my wife and kids, they need to eat as well.
Yeah.
Right? So for those people that say I'm coming to the country to make money, my suggestion is you should pick up a camera and you should do the same thing.
Yeah.
Right? Of course I work for money, but I'm not profitable at the moment. As I continue to grow and my channel grows, I will have no problem right now telling you I'm doing this to make a living for myself and my family. The goal is to become profitable.
Yeah.
100%.
So you're not scared?
No, never.
Like you come to a place like Trinidad where, I mean, people in this country killing for less than nothing.
I know.
You know, and you come in this country and you might step on some toes because some people might not agree with what you're doing. You don't feel scared in no kind of way.
No, no. And I get the threats.
Right.
You know, I don't talk about it, but I get the Instagram threats. Me doing a video which could have upset some people made the change in those people's lives because the government saw it, and instead of avoiding the problem, they're like, hey, there's a problem here.
Yeah.
So maybe with the government here, if I come back in 6 months, there's no way the whole problem is going to be solved, but maybe there's a solution to some of the problem.
Yeah, somebody might make a move because now people are getting to see it firsthand.
Yeah.
You know?
And when I take pictures of a dirty kitchen, that kitchen normally gets cleaned right away.
No lie.
Right? So. Yeah,
no lie. So before we wrap up, what is your most viewed video on your YouTube channel?
Afghanistan. The gun market, outdoor gun market.
Before we go,
yes,
there anything you want to tell the Trinidad people, you know, especially the ones who not agreeing with what you're doing, you know, just leave a message for them.
For sure. You know, I'm not going to please everyone. I understand that. I'm okay with that. That's life. I came here with no ill intention. I love the country, or I wouldn't be here. There are enough stories here that I could spend the rest of my life times 10 just documenting the stories. Give me a chance with an open mind, watch my content, watch more than my gang content. And if you're upset that I'm so-called here making money, then I really suggest you pick up a camera and do it yourself. Laziness doesn't pay the bills, right? And when you go to work every day, if you go to work, you're also going to work to make money, right? And I'm not doing any different. This is my job.
Correct.
Not a vacation by any stretch of the imagination.
Right now,
at what point in our life were we embarrassed to work? Like, why would I be ashamed of going to work? So when somebody insults me, it's like, you're just doing this to make money. Yeah, ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
That's why you work as well. That's why everybody works.
Yeah. Yeah, big up yourself in a Christmas.
Yeah, man, I appreciate your time and the opportunity.
So, you know, you watch the videos, guys. Thank you for watching them. But as you heard what Chris said, that he wasn't provided with an attorney, whatever. He wasn't provided with an immigration officer to explain to him what it is when they said that he didn't have the proper entry visa. I don't know what the laws are in Trinidad, but to me, that's common sense. It's either you're coming into a country as a tourist or you're coming to work. And, you know, I provided the proof in that video he did with the Trinidadian guy that he was indeed working for money. Of course, he's not going to get the money immediately, but he said that he was working, and he was very arrogant in that interview with that guy, you know, calling people lazy and telling them to go out there and work if they don't like what he's doing. So, yeah, I don't wish this on my worst enemy, so I don't want any of you to think that I'm gloating over all of this. I do feel sorry for Chris, and I hope that he gets out of it and get out of Trinidad as quickly as possible. Not just because, you know, he got arrested, but because of other reasons that I won't mention here. I'm hoping that he fly out of there, get out of there, and get out of there fast and never, ever, ever go back. But this will be a lesson to Chris that you can't go into people's country and do whatever you feel like because of your arrogance or because of money or whatever. You are not above the law. And according to the interview that I post here with the Trinidadian guy, you broke the laws in Trinidad and Tobago. Do I think that this is politically motivated? Absolutely. Just as he said in the interview, if you go into a country or you go into someone's house and you record how dirty their house is, that person will get upset. And so he ticked a lot of people off because he recorded the issue that they're having in Trinidad. And as he said, a lot of the Trinidadians were not really knowledgeable that look at some of the GUNS that those guys were holding, how big they were. And imagine how the citizens of that country felt because they had no clue that some of these GUNS were on the streets and some of these areas were this bad. And so it makes the government look really, 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 really bad. And of course, that's perhaps one of the reasons why they decided that they are going to hold on to Chris and teach him a lesson and have him delete all the videos or even hide the videos because they don't want people to see it. But guess what? These videos are already out there. They're on several other people's channel. So too bad. It's already too far gone. I think the government or whatever needs to try to clean these areas up, you know, and try to do better for the youths in Trinidad and make the place a bit safer for its citizens and tourists alike. Some of the comments that some of the people made in a few people who talked about Chris and what happened to him were, this one person said, nice to see someone living in Trinidad find what this fool was doing in their country is wrong. They're referring to the fool as Chris. I don't think he's a fool, and I would not call him a fool. But this is what this person said. That interview that was played on this video shows that he was lying to police. Yes, the interview that I showed you guys definitely showed that he was lying to the police. The interview at the end with the Trinidadian guy, okay? By saying that he didn't know that these people he interviewed were GANGS. On the video, they said they were a specific GANGS. Absolutely, they did. They even said the name and also discussed other GANGS. They were showing off their WAPONS and letting him know they were real. So who is he think he is fooling? That was a comment that was left for Chris. Of course, we all know that Chris is lying. I would like to get out of jail. I'm being honest with you. But once you put something out on YouTube, it's there forever, and the authorities can get all the information they want. So to me, at this point, it doesn't make sense lying, but I still would lie myself out of it. It wasn't me, as Shaggy say, it wasn't me. Another person said, according to the definition of sedition, Chris committed said offense when he posted resistance GANGS videos and used them in the term MURDERBYCOP based on the content of his video. Yes, some of his thumbnails and some of his subject line were just too much, and I think he pushed that envelope because, as he said in that interview, it's sort of an adrenaline rush that he gets, and he is trying to grow his channel so fast, and people love and they gravitate towards this video, and this is one of the reasons why I think Chris went this far in Trinidad. This other person said, as a Trinidadian, he must respect the laws. I don't know Chris Hughes, and to be honest, I really don't care, but he should have legal advice when he entered the country. Absolutely. You know, since you're a journalist and you're marketing yourself as a journalist, sir, every country before you enter, you should ask about the laws in that country. Have an attorney on hand that you can call, and, you know, and before you go in and do all this journalism stuff that you claim that you are doing. Because I know that you're not recording fishermen and old people. And yes, this person did specify that crime is an issue in Trinidad. I hope that the government of Trinidad and Tobago get this issue under wrap as soon as possible. I do hope that Chris get out as soon as possible and get out of Trinidad quick and fast. I wish this on not even my worst enemy. So I am hoping that he will get out of this, whether he was right or he was wrong. I don't think he meant any harm by doing this. He was just looking for a lot of views, trying to grow his channel, and he got caught up in the adrenaline rush. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for always coming back to watch me. I have finished my glass of wine, and it's time for me to say ta-ta, goodbye, and see you in my next video. I hope that you truly enjoy watching me. Don't forget to hit the like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new here. Thank you. Bye.